Today is the day, the grand finale of the whole cutting cycle part. Now the cut is already over, but this 40 is going to be the official conclusion to the cut. And then it'll be officially over and the bulk will start on Monday. But right now, my mind is focused and set on a 40-hour dash. Everything has been culminating to this moment. This moment to get as fast as possible. It feels like I haven't recorded in forever, but I guess it's because I've been just filling up my house. I haven't had a car talk, but it's the first car talk I've filmed since last Saturday. Make sure we get there safe. No wrecks, no nothing. We are going to be going to the high school today. It's get a big track, you have your practice track and then you have the race track. So it's just little things like that that get you into the mindset that you need to be in. So, how I want to word this properly. Like if you build yourself a habit, let's get it over first. If you build yourself a habit, then like UFC fighters. When UFC fighters walk out before they do their fights, they have their song. They have their song that they walk out to that gets them into the mindset they need to be in. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right here. It's like whenever I go to this track, it's to race. So whenever I go back to this track, my mind, before I even get there, my mind is instantly into the, all right, we're gonna fucking race mode. So then it just your brain sends signals to your whole body to be prepared to sprint as fast as humanly possible, which is the mindset I'm in right now, because I can feel the adrenaline in every single fiber of my body right now. Also, that's the 300 milligrams of caffeine I had beforehand, but it's also the adrenaline. I can feel it surging through my veins. My mind, my body feels ready to run a crazy ass, fast ass time. Now, I want to be pleased. I'm going to be pleased with the PR, I'm going to be pleased if I get a faster time than last time. But what I really want is a crazy time. I want a crazy time that even surprises me. That is what I really want. So we're going to do everything in my power. Like I said, every variable that I have control over leading up to this has been perfect to a T. I even feel good today. Not like a groggy or anything. I feel like prepared, which is fucking perfect, which is what you guys need to do. If you ever have a big event that you really want to be as perfect as you can get it, then focus on all the variables that you can control. And then that's all you can do, is control what you can control. And luckily, all the variables that I can't control, like weather, are still in my favor. Because it's about, I don't know the exact temperature, I think it's either like right around 80 degrees flat. So, but it's in the morning, and where I'm going, there's like the visitors bleachers of the actual stadium have a little bit of shade on it. So, for me, that means I can sit in some shade, be perfectly okay. I don't have to worry about overheating like I did last time. Which I didn't overheat last time, but I know I definitely got a little bit. My internal temperature was a little bit higher than I would have liked. But no problem for that today, where it's earlier in the morning, and we got a little bit of shade. Everything that I need to be perfect is perfect. So, looking to run a fast ass time today, boy. Let's get on there. Oh, all right. We've done our main drills, warm up. Now it's time to lace up the spikes. Now an unforeseen, I wouldn't really call it an obstacle, it's just a thing. There's like a soccer scrimmage going on, but it's just on the field. I don't think it's a real game. I think it's just probably students versus coaches or something. So we shouldn't have to worry about them getting in the way on the track. So our plan still progresses forward. Found a nice little spot under this tree. You can see the base of the tree right here. So we're nice in the shade. And tree shade, I don't know if I've said this or not in a video, but tree shade takes like 20 to 30 degrees off of like the temperature that it would be if the sun was hitting you. So it feels pretty chill right here. Gotta let myself cool down before I go do these warm-up drills. Before I do everything, I'm gonna sit under this tree to let myself cool down. That way I don't overheat like last time. So like after I do these drills, I'll come back here and chill, and then I'll go do an actual 40, come back here, chill, and then go do the second 40. Do not want to overheat, because I think that slowed me down just a tad last time, but this time it will not be a factor. And there's a nice little breeze every once in a while. It's not strong enough that it'll affect my mosquito. The wind isn't strong enough that it'll affect my times that much, but it's just enough that with the sweat and then the breeze, cools me off pretty nicely. So I'm gonna do two starts, and then 2 flying 20s as my drill warm up, and then we'll get on to the real thing. Now I don't know exactly where I'm gonna be doing the 40 at, because there's a bunch of random lines, and the side that would be the easiest, the side I did it last time on like the home stretch where you would run the 100, is all in the sun, and it's on the other side, and that's where all the soccer players are at. So I'm gonna try to find somewhere over here on the visitor side to run these. Then we will get down to business. Hold on. I think I'm gonna just do these flies like right here. What is this? Yeah, there's a transition, baton transition part over here. I'm probably gonna do that over here. It's farther away from everybody. But then for the 40s, I don't know. We'll have to find out where I'm gonna do those. I might do them from over here. We'll have to see. But let's do these drill sprints, warm-up sprints, and then after that, it's time to get down. Turn off. I think my watch is going to be getting in the way. It slides off too easy, especially when I'm sweating. So, time to take it off. That one fell a little off, but we'll get it on this next one. That one was much better. That one felt way better. I was straight as an arrow, forward and backward, no wasted side motion. Sometimes side motion works, and sometimes it doesn't. Like with Usain Bolt, he, like his body, the way his body was built, he had to do that rocking side to side, but it worked for him. It's weird. If I run, like if I'm running side to side, it works a little bit better than if I'm running straight up and down, but when I'm starting, I have to be straight up and down. I wonder if that got it on camera. The bug tried to fly up my nose. All right, now we got 2 flying 20s just to work on top end, and then it'll be time to go. That one was about 75%, 75 to 80. Now this next one's gonna be around 90 to 100. The unfortunate thing is my foot, every once in a while, it'll do this thing where the tendons at the bottom hurt. Hasn't done it in a while for sprinting, but it's starting to hurt right now, and I don't like that. I do not need to be running in the 40 at full speed, and then it hurts. I just fuck everything up. I'm gonna warm it up as best as I can, warm up the tendons at the bottom of my foot, and then get it going. One more flying 20 though. I timed that last one on my watch. My watch times have been slower than my actual electronic times, but still I clocked it at a 2:37. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, that's why. I thought it was 20 yards. No, I have it set up at 22 yards, so I did 22 yards in a 2:37, so we're actually at a pretty good time. But I still held back a little bit. Like I said, I was like 90% just because of my foot. But it didn't hurt when I was sprinting, so I think we got this. Now all that's left is the 40s themselves. So I'm gonna cool down, or cool off, and then we gotta go. It's time, baby. All right, so I ran it. I'm not gonna reveal my times until the end, but I will check them myself. I executed okay on the last one, or the first one. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. My start definitely could have been better, but I was cooking. I was cooking as fast as I could. And I'm holding my phone right now because I left my tripod in the same spot so I can, you know, keep it accurate, not like accidentally move it and shit. Whew. So you will not see my times until the end, but I'm gonna go check mine right now. Let's just say I did not run I did not run the times that I would have liked to have run. It's things like these that makes me wonder what I'm really supposed to do. I mean, I genuinely believe I had done everything that I could do to get faster. And yet my times just really did not show that. They didn't really show that. Oh, so I'm not really gonna say my times. If you really care to know what my times were, I'll just put them down in the description. It's just not what I wanted. The thing was, I felt great too. I felt really good. The times just did not emphasize that. I'm in one of the 40s. I technically ran faster than what I did last time, but it was way too close to really say that I actually made a difference. So I've lost 10 more pounds since the last time I did it, and I've re-fed, had caffeine, I slept well, I did everything I needed to do. And somebody was just screaming. I did everything that I needed to do, and it does not show. My times do not show that. So the only thing I can do now is go back to the drawing board. What's up? The only thing I can do is go back to the drawing board. I mean, now now I'm going to be in a maintenance / minor surplus, so I can go back to building more muscle, hopefully sprint muscle, so it can actually show and correlate to faster times. Which, I mean, if the first one, I did the first 40, I need to do it to 60 FPS, because the way I look at it, I need to have as many frames per second as possible, that way I can get the most accurate time. And the first 40 I did showed a faster time than like the 40s I did back in May, I believe, May or something like that. I said I did a 477 for the first one, but like I said, that one was only at 30 FPS, so I don't know how accurate that is compared to 60 FPS on the iPhone camera. I genuinely do not know if I can count that as the time that I ran. I can count the second one because that was 60 FPS, but I don't know if I can count the first one. So all I can do now is, like I said, go back to the drawing board, use this calorie surplus / maintenance to build muscle in all the right places. I just have to figure out what else I need to do to get faster. That's all I can do. Just go back to the drawing board. But I will get faster. There's nothing else to it. I'm gonna get faster because I want to. I'm at Quick Trip now and get some fucking Gatorade and drink some Gatorade and think over what I need to do. But Monday starts the bulk. We can get back to lifting some real weights, get stronger.